So it's a Friday night. What are you planning on doing?
You are now listening to Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Let's get into it.
Episode 133, Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. I am back once again, back. Just came in from doing a fucking live. I've done like fucking 3 lives in the entire Devastator history. I've done about 3 lives, I think, maybe 2, and this is probably the longest one, and I enjoyed it. It wasn't bad. So if you were there, let me know. How did I do? Just sitting down, filling some bottles, and mixing some shit up. So hold on, sorry, I broke a rule already. Sorry, excuse me. I took a massive fucking swig of a Polar sparkling water before I came out here, because I'm parched, because I've been eating fucking junk bullshit. I've been eating fucking junk food all day, starting at midnight. Starting at I was talking to Taro on the phone at fucking like 12:15, and I was like, oh, it's my day. Ooh, it's my 24 hours of eat whatever I want. So at midnight, I started eating fucking candy bars. And then I just got home, and I got home from work at 2 a.m. and ate pizza and then a Pop-Tart and all kinds of bullshit. And I just been eating nothing but bullshit all day. And then I went to breakfast and got a fucking pecan waffle with fucking whipped cream and fucking powdered sugar and all that shit, boy. Oh, it was. Oh, wait a minute! There was no fucking sugar on that shit. The more I'm thinking about it, motherfucker. Psh. Fucking man. I'm gonna fucking remember that. Like I needed it. and then Alyssa got a candy bar at her fucking college for like spinning the wheel or re-signing up for more law school courses. So she got to pick a candy bar, and she came out and I was like, yo, what's up with that candy bar? So in the last 24 hours, I've eaten 4 candy bars. In less than 24 hours, 4 candy bars, multiple pizza, all kinds of bullshit. But I only got a couple hours left, so. And I got a fucking pint of Ben & Jerry's. Dude, do you see why I can't do drugs? This would be a fucking crack binge. This would be I would be binging. It would be a bad time. It would be all my money. I would binge until I couldn't anymore. So leading up to today, like the last day or so, even before that, I was like, damn, this week's been pretty uneventful. Did you hear that? 3 minutes. I'm going to have to fucking listen. I swear I just heard somebody talking or making some kind of noise. Hold on. Now I need to get a surveillance system in here because I can't look out and see what's going on. Time to get some in-house cameras. I should. Wouldn't that be funny as shit? So I'm thinking like, damn, man, it's not pretty uneventful this week. And then I posted that fucking Kit Kat thing, right? Man, people went fucking crazy. So what happened? And I explained it, and I'll explain it again. I don't know. They were mad about that to begin with, but not as mad until I made the post that said, If this AI art fucking offends you, then, you know, whatever. Talking shit, I still got it. I took the post down because there was so many people fucking sending me messages in my inbox. I couldn't keep up with it all. You would think I said some racist comment. You know? Anyway, I think one time I called someone a homo, and you know, you can't do that anymore. But you know, I'm an 80s baby. Anyway, you know, those things still slip out, and I got way less backlash fucking than using AI, which is crazy. Whatever. But I ended up in actually a couple like normal discussions, I guess, but ultimately this AI hate is like, dude, that's some, I don't know, man, and I don't know, I might lose you as a dev head because of this, but I just don't see the problem, man. You know, I think that I don't think people like Brodar have anything to worry about. You know, I don't think people like Taro or people like fucking Bat and Ola or fucking Machines, like, I don't think these guys, any of these people, have anything to worry about. Bus can pick up a can, can pick up a pencil, can pick up anything and fucking kill it with like, I think people that I guess what the people were arguing more so about, and when they kept saying artists, they're stealing from artists, I think they're talking about digital artists. Okay, now you might got something to worry about if that's your thing. Okay, and I'm just putting it out there. You do, you know? And then, so I said, I bet you the painter hates the fucking vinyl rap guy. And the store window painter hates the fucking this and that. And everyone's got an example. I know a guy who paints windows in Colorado. Dude, go back to the 60s or whenever, the 50s, when window painting was like, when that is what it was, okay? Maybe shit, I remember Wegmans windows being painted. So the 80s, the 90s, everything's vinyl now. Now, I can't see there being a sign painter, a second or third generation fucking hands painted, going, this will probably be good for business. Like, no, they said, fuck. And maybe they don't say, I hate that guy, I'm going to cut his fucking throat, the local fucking vinyl man. But I'm sure they're like, fuck him, fuck that, this is bullshit. You know? And it's just the fucking way it is. You know? Like there's a lot of innovation and things that happen in the world that fucking put people out of business. That's what the fuck happens. That fucking woman who invented the fucking fidget spinner and then didn't patent it, but put the idea out there or some shit, and then got dick from it. I don't know. You got fucked. You know, it happens. I don't know. And one day, Devastator will be fucking replaced. You know, whatever will happen, something will happen, and it will become obsolete. You know, you'll be able. They'll offer these type of things. You know, some company in fucking 100-gallon drums for pennies on the dollar. You know, it'll happen. You know, and then I'll do something else. I don't know. But so anyway, so it started this big fucking deal, man. I can't believe. I mean, to the point where people were calling me a Nazi and shit, a Tesla Nazi. What the fuck are you talking about? What? What are you fucking talking? All right. You guys know me. I have no political affiliation. I don't even care about that shit. Like, I don't care what, and you know what? And I don't care what your political affiliation is. If you voted for this guy, if you voted for that guy. I have friends who voted I have friends who voted for Trump. I have friends who voted for Harris. I have friends who voted for fucking random shit. I have people who are felons and can't vote. I have people who are like me who just choose not to because they don't believe in the system. Like, I have all these friends, and I treat them all the same. Like, that's not even a fucking topic of our discussions. We've known each other all these years. Let's talk about some politics. We don't talk about that kind of shit because there's more to talk about, dude. If your whole fucking life is politically charged, there's a fucking issue. Unless you're on Capitol Hill or whatever the fuck, you gotta chill with that shit. I got family members that are crazy like that. It's not fucking worth it, man. Not worth it. And I'm not attacking anyone's beliefs at all, but there's a real world out there. Like let's all exist in this real world like peacefully and with, you know what I mean? Like I love you for your views and shit. Do I agree with them? Am I on the same page? No, of course not on certain shit. But I don't have to be, and neither do you. And I'm not mad at you for that. So to call me a fucking Nazi because I made a fucking basically a meme. I mean, it's not a meme, but more or less it's just a meaningless fucking whatever. I was breaking balls. I like shit like that. My fucking feed is full of those imaginary collaborations. Sprite with fucking with Carhartt. All this crazy shit. And it's all like AI shit. And so even went so far as the other guy who was bitching about it, I went to his page. Of course, I see that's what he does. He's a digital artist. Okay, I understand why you're scared. I get it. I understand why you're scared. That's all right. You could be scared of this shit. It happens. Fucking shit, it be like that. But I said, how much would that cost? How much would it cost me? Give me a quote on what that graphic that I just posted that caused such a stir. What would that cost me for you to make it? He said I'd do it for $150, not $1.50, $150. Now, I keep saying this. I know I'm like a broken record, but it was like 10 o'clock at night. I was sitting there and I came across a fucking Kit Kat and grape Kool-Aid fucking collaboration, a bullshit one, fake imaginative or whatever they call it. And I was like, oh shit, Kit Kat Devastator. That would be cool, right? Told the fucking Chat GPT to make it, gave it a couple different things, make it like this, da 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 da. And I go, oh shit, that's fucking awesome. Post. I would $150 for me to bust some chops to make some people go, haha, that's funny. Next, when I get t-shirts done, I either make the graphics or we had the contest. Bugs did the graphic for the one. And my t-shirt guy, I don't think I could say who my t-shirt guy is at the time, but he's still my designer. Like he doesn't do the t-shirts anymore, but he still makes the designs. And I say, how much? Quote me, and I pay him, or we trade, or whatever. Like I'm not telling Chat GPT to make my shirt. So I'm working on the and this is previous. I'm working on the migration from Big Cartel to Shopify, which is still happening. And there was some big convoluted migration process, right? Like I'm looking at this shit, I'm like, I have fucking no idea what to do with this. It's like, take the source. I mean, I understand the terminology, taking the source and editing it. But what it was telling me to do, I didn't understand how. I don't even know where to start to do that. I don't have a fucking computer to do that. So I'm like, all right, let's ask Chat GPT. And it was like, here, download this right from your own site and give it to me, and I'll make it happen. So I went to wherever it told me where to go on the DevastatorBrand.com. Pull the information from there. I gave it to Chat GPT. It fucking wrote it all up, handed me a file back, 2 files actually. It said, import these into your Shopify. Bam, everything's there, just like that. Shopify is hit me with, here's 4 of our like people that we host that are also Shopify users who specialize in this, starting at $200. ChatGPT just did it for me. So right there in my mind is $350 worth of shit that ChatGPT did for $20 a month. And it does all types of calculations for me. It does statistics. It does all this type of shit. I can't. I'm a fucking little guy, man. If I was fucking Walmart or something like that, of course I could pay a graphics team to work on fucking memes 24 hours a day, so I never ran out, and it wouldn't even notice, right? But I'm not. I'm fucking not. I don't have it like that. You know, I'm taking out capital loans on the fucking site to put t-shirts out. I don't have $150 fucking dollars to spend on a meme. You know, so it's just like, I'm also not totally closed-minded. I understand their fear. It's fear, and they won't say it's fear. They'll say it's capitalism. It's capitalism. Blah 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 blah. You're scared. You make graphics on Procreate, and you're scared that this can do it better, faster, and cheaper. And that's just the way the fucking world is. And that's what it's been happening since the beginning of time. The first caveman that walked up with a club and batted the other caveman in the fucking head and took his old lady, the one laying on the ground who just had his fists, was like, fuck. That dude came with the club. Now I gotta hit him with the rock. You know what I mean? Like, it's been happening since the beginning of time, where things become obsolete, and you may have just picked a thing that might become obsolete, and I'm sorry that happened to you, and I was sorry to watch all my neighborhood stores fucking close, the little places and shit growing up, because Walmart came, or because Wegmans came into the fucking town. You know what I'm saying? Like that fucking happened to we all watched that. Chase Pickin' gone, you know, and they were Wegmans, but Home Depot put them the fuck out of business. Even a heavyweight like Wegmans couldn't keep up with Home Depot in the hardware department. Value fucking home store here in fucking where I live at is fucking, I used to like that store, out of business. Can't hang in there with Home Depot. Can't do it. It's just the way it is. And these points might not be like exactly the same as what we're talking about, but it's about becoming obsolete. And I think us as people every day struggle to not become obsolete. Like, I think we're all actively trying to be relevant and to be, you know, you don't want to be useless in life, in business, anywhere. You know, it's not what you want. You want to be fucking relevant. You want to be able to continue to make change and progress and grow. You know, I want to continue to be relevant. I was the blue top guy. You know what happened? The blue tops dried up and I had to fucking go somewhere else. And that's what happens. Am I mad at the fucking postal service because I got caught scamming? No, I'm not mad at them. It sucked, but all good things, you know? So then another guy was like, yo, do you know how bad AI is for the environment? Bitch, if you're in the United States of America, don't fucking preach to me environmental anything, motherfucker, okay? Please. We literally shit and piss in our clean water. Drinkable water. You could drink your toilet water. I don't recommend it, but you can. We shit and piss in that, right? And then we take a piece of a cut down fucking forest and wipe our ass with it. And then flush it down to a fucking sewage place. All right, like we are gluttons for like garbage, trash, waste, electricity. We plug in, we burn fuel, everything. He's texting me, sending me text messages on a phone where some kid who's maybe 10 years old is mining for fucking lithium or cobalt or some shit in a mine in Africa or some shit. But you're arguing with me on that. Or the servers that Meta has. Jesus. What are you fucking kidding me? So these type of people, and I can't even group them because they are all like different. You know, they're all like different people. But what they all had in common was Anytime I made a point, a simple point that made sense, do you know what they said? It's different. That's different. I know when I'm arguing with Erica and shit about something, it's different when I'm fucking winning. You know what I mean? She all these dudes in her inbox all the fucking time. I said, yeah, if there was ever any kind of that type of behavior coming into my inbox, it would be the end of the fucking world. Well, that's different. We're talking about the same fucking thing here. How is that different? It's different because the standard you're setting. It's not different. You're worried. You're worried that your digital graphic fucking whatever it steals from artists. I don't know, man. Whatever. so does China. like I think my guy fucking Sticker. I think multiple people have had the eggshell fucking company steal their fucking shit. Eggshells by so and so fucking from China. Stealing their fucking imagery. Hit the Street steals my fucking imagery, and I don't see anyone crying for me. The fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it just it only seems to be a problem when it directly affects them. And if everybody else isn't a bleeding heart for their fucking whatever the fuck they got going on, then I'm a Nazi because I made a fucking graphic. And then I said, fucking buckle up, bitch. The future's coming at you fucking full fucking speed ahead. Oh, that's fucking bullshit. You don't support artists. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, I don't support artists. I don't support the arts. Whatever, bitch. Alright. But the point is fucking... It gave me a lot to talk about today on Limited Trust because that shit is just crazy. It's crazy to me. That's like mental fucking illness. And there was a lot of it. And then now I'm kind of looking in the comments when I see these blatant AI things. Oh, AI. You should be more worried about AI and fake news and shit. And like people swaying your opinions and making videos that appear to be something that they're not. If anything, I'd be more afraid of that part of AI and such. Deep fake type of shit. If you want to be scared of something, dude, if your Procreate business is about to go out because you can't keep up with AI, you better start thinking of something else. Like if you can't see the writing on the fucking wall and you're just gonna wait around until you're fucked, you know what I mean? There's some people that just hung in there, that just hang in there and said, nope, I'm digging my fucking heels in. I'm gonna see this out to the end. And then they got fucking smoked by in whatever industry it was. Kodak said, fuck that digital shit. Kodak, Rochester. I grew up. I could almost during a certain walk through my neighborhood, I could see the fucking Kodak building. You know what I mean? Just walk down Lyle Avenue. Kodak said, digital is bullshit. It's always going to be film. People smarter than whoever said that was like, no, listen, you gotta get on this digital shit. They said, nah, fuck that. And they're in the worst position they've ever been in. They were the top, and they are dick now. You know what I mean? Like there was jobs lost there, and you know why? And I know everyone's all worried about all this jobs lost shit these days. There was jobs lost then because they chose to stay in the fucking past. Now who do you blame for that? Because they didn't embrace the fucking future, people lost their jobs. You know. So it doesn't. It can happen on either end. People could lose their jobs because no one's developing film no more. And now it's digital, or they could lose their jobs because they wanted to continue to stay with film, and now all these people don't have anywhere to work, and now they're forced to early retirement packages and shit. Whatever. But anyway, these examples are just. I could give you I probably couldn't give you 1,000 of them off the top of my head, but I'm sure a simple Google search will show you a list, a myriad of places, industries, people that have gone under because they refuse to get with the fucking times. And now, yes, there are some, the last original fucking stamp cutter in the fucking, in some little place in New York City. Yeah, he's barely making it. He's barely hanging on. And the only reason he's still hanging on is because he is the last one, which then adds value to you. If you can hang in there to the bitter end, maybe you'll be able to retire, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, if that's your only thing. So the one guy was talking shit, said, I'll go get Dremel bits from Home Depot. Then I don't have to wait for your shipping for your scribes. And I said, well, while you're at it, go see what a real paintbrush feels like. Bitch, the fuck out of here. So I people that I care about, I'm not really worried about. I don't think they're going to be affected. It's going to be, you don't support artists. Apparently I don't support fucking digital only artists because yeah, you might be fucked, bro. I don't know what to tell you. It could happen because that shit does work. And you know what? If they're saying now, I'm sure somebody will come listen to this and be like, no, listen, what it does is steals from, I don't care. I don't care. Get your paperwork right. If you're this artist and you're putting your shit out there and you're worried about it getting stolen by AI, go get your shit trademarked. Go get it copyrighted. Oh, you don't want to pay for copyright? I don't want to pay for a meme. That's fucking weird. Isn't that strange? It's different. Oh, stop it. It's different. He's fucking here. I'm making a masturbating motion right now. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Everyone's always mad. It's okay until they get fucked. You know what I mean? That's just society in itself is fucking. Everyone's all right with it. That's all right until it affects me. Then hold up there. Hold your horses, buddy. This is fucking. Shut the fuck up. I'm so fucking sick of this shit. Why can't we all just fucking handle what we gotta handle and stop worrying about, you know, and this is supposed to be, some of these people were quote unquote like graffiti people. Dude, my real graffiti people don't give two fucks about none of this shit. Dude, graffiti to me was always like, even at my very earliest understanding of graffiti when I was young, it was like outlaw shit, you know? Like, who gives a fuck about the system shit? Let's smoke a blunt, drink a 40, and go fucking tag signs, you know? Whatever. And then even more so, like, shit, what did I start fucking around? 2013, 2014? And even then, it was more like outlaw shit. And then it's just in, like, the last 4 or 5 years, it's like graffiti is this big political fucking propaganda shit. Son, I'm sorry, miss me with that shit, man. This shit is about damaging property. You know, fucking doing crazy shit at night, running from the police, fucking fighting if you have to, you know, and I don't partake in that anymore, you know, and I wasn't heavy and I never claimed to be, but I understand what it is. I understand what's going on. I understand all this shit. You know, I've been there. I've been in the cop car. You know, I've been fucking in the jail. I've been in all these places. I understand what all this is. I'm very familiar. And never did I think that graffiti would be fucking, what's your political standpoint on this fucking blah, blah, blah? Nah, I'm fucking, that, and that's, I guess that's where the crossover between graffiti and art gets a little muddy for me, because of that gentrification of graffiti, it has become, no, this is my art. No, dog, this is a crime. No, this is crime. And what you're doing, yes, this is your art. You go in the house and do the art. But if you're catching tags outside, it's a crime. That's fucking illegal. We're doing criminal shit here, dog. Stop with the sissy shit. Let's do criminal shit then. All right? Like, I really, like, the most fun that I've had in many, many years was mobbing with all the fucking dudes after shows and just, like, mobbing fucking 10 deep with us, all our old ladies, all this kind of shit, just in the streets, fucking doing stupid, fucking tagging up the whole fucking area with all the fucking heavy hitters and shit. Like, that was fun as shit. you know, not just like fucking, oh, look at my art here on Instagram. You know, I don't know, man. But again, who the fuck am I though? But who am I to talk about your shit? I'm saying what I believe is that graffiti and politics don't mix. I don't think it should. You know, if anything, graffiti's always been anti-establishment, anti-politics, anti-fucking, you know, fucking outlaw shit. And now it's becoming more like less outlawed, more outlier, you know, like what is that, fringe? Is that what that is? Where it's like kind of on like you know, it's like walking a line of right and wrong. Nah, not really. I don't think so. But that's all I got, man. I'm gonna do this. I gotta fucking get these orders together. I want to get you guys out tomorrow. All right. Shout out everyone. Shout out Mike from Machine, man. I love you, man. Shout out everybody. Shout out everyone still rocking. Shout out everyone listening. Love you guys. Be good. Be safe. Fucking don't push fucking politics on the internet. Try not to if you can. Don't push it on my shit, please. I love you. Don't let AI fucking take over your life. My CPU is a neural net processor, a learning computer.